The goal was always 4.0, was to try to have a perfect CGPA. Because in our 100 level, most of our science courses were 90-somethings. So I think my lowest physics was like 94. My name is Matthias and Busoye, recent graduate of electrical electronic engineering, University of Ibadan. From primary school, we're not the brightest mind. We're very playful, very young. We're like the troublesome and the stubborn ones. So primary school, command children's school, yeah, but 30-something, 20-something, so they're about. But in junior secondary school, we stepped up, not the brightest, maybe 4th, 5th. 2014 rather, at Yaba, that was during Ebola period that we lost our dad. On getting home, we had the terrible news, and I remember that night, one of the things we were screaming was, oh, we're going to go to public school, we're going to go to public school. So, at that point, things were looking all down and all. But along the line, my mother did her best, and we didn't go to very big schools as we were going. But at the very least, she made sure that we did not go to a public school. We were not so good because we were mostly good at our core subjects, which is physics, chemistry, maths, and economics, and we lagged and had to struggle for the rest. So going to another school that was Pesetas, where we finished our SS2 and SS3, we did do a lot better. On the first time, we carried 7th and 8th, then subsequent terms, which is we carried the 2nd and 3rd, and since then we actually tried our best to distribute our energy. Even though we did less, we had to put less energy into our courses like maths, physics, chemistry, but I had to read more. In the end, when it was time to choose JAMB, we wrote. So I think my mother wanted us to choose LAUTECH because my elder brother, who finished from LAUTECH MEC, he had issue with admission for University of Ibadan. I think 2 years he did not get in before he had to do is it pre-degree. She wanted us to do LAUTECH because we at least had someone there. But I think along the line, we ended up choosing UI because of my principal was always so, I don't know, he always rated UI very much. So we chose it behind our back somewhat. It was maybe an impulsive decision, but we chose UI. In the end, I was able to get electrical engineering. I did very well in JAMB. I think we resumed in 2019. On coming to university, we were quite grounded in our secondary school's knowledge, and electrical electronics is a field such that you need to understand fundamentals and to get more knowledge because it's a course that builds on basic sciences to applying to engineering concepts. The goal was always 4.0, was to try to have a perfect CGPA because in our 100 level, most of our science courses were 90-somethings. So I think my lowest physics was like 94. I remember a course we did Fortran, which was, I remember teaching the whole faculty. I did a tutorial for the whole faculty, and when my results initially came out, I got 60. But upon complaining, my results was checked and I was upgraded to 70, which was in 200 level, where I had my first perfect CGPA. The following session, I was like, oh, let's do other things since academics is not looking like the limelight at that point. So that's when I started joining an association. I joined JCI, I joined several, started doing other things. During the COVID period, we went to learn solar installation and electrical stuff whilst during the COVID, not to waste time at home. So at this time, we did a lot of solar installation. We got our hands into electronics, transistors and the like, circuit design. So after we resumed, those things helped us it was aligned with our course, so it really helped us. So then we started coding during that period as well. We did C and Python, and we started embedded system during that period. But there's a period I wanted to give up. I wanted to, let me just do whatever. I know my first class was short at 300 level. So let me just graduate. My friend spoke with me. I had help. My brother was also there. So I was able to just give my best. And when we saw the result, it was really reassuring. It was really like, oh, thank God I did not give up. Thank God it was like your hard work was well paid for. So. And we were able to actually receive some help from some lecturers such as my HOD, Dr. Demi, my supervisor, Professor Lakomi, and Prof Mubolaji. We came which were very influential in our journey, especially when I also traveled to Edinburgh. Those were the people that were very instrumental in our journey in university. So I would like to give a big shout out to them. We hope to continue in the electrical and electronics sector, primarily focusing on computer architecture, embedded systems, and AI. So these were the fields we are primarily focusing on and looking forward to what the future has. Thank God I did not give up. Thank God everything went well, and so I'm just really happy. I'm just really glad, and I hope people can do better. And thank you.